And we're back in the episode.
We're back in the episode again.
We're back in the attic. Lifetime guest Tim Sandy's here.
Hey, long time.
Yeah,
No.
it's been a
Been on
Dan
the
cast for a
podcast.
long stretch there. Finally broke it up. For some reason, we're brought to you by XCOM this week.
We're not brought to you by them, but we're supporting good video gaming, and that is XCOM on your Xbox 360, PS3, and PC.
And Sandy's become kind of a PC snob.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
A little bit. That's all I talk about now. Yeah. I just go for good graphic games. I don't care if they suck. I just do the good graphic games.
It's
That
true.
game's throwing out the graphics on there.
It's nauseating.
It's nauseating how good they are.
I'm just like flipping on super sampling to multi-adaptive sampling, seeing which
Anti-aliasing.
adjusting anti-aliasing, trying to get the best performance / quality picture I could get.
Sandy's all about no jackies.
How good is
my
the
jaggies.
screen on that?
It's what is that? 1920 by whatever revolution.
1020
Resolution.
1028 by 980. 980.
No,
1020.
it's better than that. 19 something by something else. I forget what it is.
Oh, all right. So it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
It's decently good.
What do you-
It's an 18-inch screen, so 18.4 inches.
It's so weird. I've never seen an 18-inch laptop.
I've got one. You want to see it?
Yours is an 18. Yours is 17.
It's close.
It's because it's close. You're all set.
How big? Sure. How
This
big
is
is this?
17.
17.
Yeah, they do like 13, 15, and 17, and then like that's the generic ones, and then apparently they make an 18.
I'll bring my laptop over.
I never seen an 18.
Bring it over for the podcast.
No, we're doing a LAN party later. We're all
LAN
gonna
party?
play Civ 5.
I can download Civ.
Down? You down? You down?
Yeah, I'll play.
Can you play Civ?
Yeah, it's
Can you
on
play
here.
Civ with us?
On here?
Yeah.
Yeah, does Mac and PC cross?
I think
thing?
so.
Do they play
Platform?
together?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I have Steam on here, so
I guess so. But you have to go to like a special area
Yeah.
reserved for Mac people.
I don't know. I don't really buy games on here.
Weirdos.
I have enough space. I have space issues already on here, so I don't need to be.
That's because you keep all our episodes.
No,
of the
I
podcast.
delete them, but I
Oh,
still.
Thank God.
Yeah, why don't you go back and delete? Like, who's gonna go back and listen to us talking about?
It doesn't
like,
cost us. Yeah, but it's free to have them up
Captain
on
America.
But doesn't it take space that
there.
we need?
Every month we get
does.
more space though.
Yeah. We're at a point now where we have enough space. But still,
Yeah.
donate to the Attic Podcast. No,
Do
you
people
can't
donate to us?
No, I don't have a PayPal.
I think you
set
should
up for
really
that.
take down the commercials.
Why?
on
Because who wants to watch? I get so frustrated with those commercials.
YouTube. On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
All right.
Why do you watch it on YouTube?
Sometimes
I subscribe on Zune Marketplace. I'm the only
it's just
one.
it's just like a frustrating thing. Like, 5 seconds of my life. It really makes you want to tune out.
It's
in the
more like
first-
3 because then you can skip the
Oh, you can
ads.
skip
No, it
it.
says 5 seconds. You gotta watch 5 seconds.
Is it?
usually.
It's not like you're gonna get anything from it. It's
I don't
gonna,
know.
It's gonna discourage
I just-
people from watching.
if enough people click on it that I hit 1 cent made, I'll take them down.
Oh, God.
All right, that's my
How about I just give you a cent
no
to take them down?
I want to get.
I
it from
stole
YouTube.
pennies from Sandy's house today.
Yeah,
He's
he's got
3 of them.
Here, you
Why?
want
I'm just handing them out, dude.
There's a
Huh?
penny.
No, I don't want them. I
Penny
don't
for
want
your
you.
thoughts.
good?
Why did you steal a penny from Sandy's
I
house?
stole 5 pennies from
Well,
his
he didn't
house.
really steal them. I'm pretty sure he asked if I can steal them, and I said sure. I'm not sure
Really?
that qualifies as steal.
Yeah, see, my total estimated earnings is still 0. So as soon as that becomes 1 cent,
They
Well,
don't give you like a
I,
decimal, like of a penny, like
yeah,
a
it
percent
goes,
of a penny.
it goes. No, I can't do percents. I feel like the however they will give me my money will cost more than that decimal of a penny.
Pennies add up. I went to the Coinstar machine to get a Amazon gift certificate, and I had $40 in
Yeah.
coins.
I guess there was gonna be like $4. You guessed like 5, and it was like $40 and change in the
Yeah,
thing.
because there was like
Wait, he
50
guessed
penny-
$4.
There,
You guessed 5, and you
Yeah.
got $40.
there was like 50 quarters or something in it, and like 80 dimes. So
Oh, wow.
it was a
It
lot.
looked like a lot of pennies, to be honest.
You guys are fucking getting tons, huh?
Do you know what I bought with that?
What?
Amazon.
What did you get?
Comic books.
Hack. So, actually,
Smallville DVDs.
I got my
No, yeah, I have all the Smallville DVDs.
my alternate Saga 7 cover came in.
Ooh, from eBay.
Yeah.
Does it look nice? You gonna frame it?
No.
I got a frame. You want to get picture frames?
For my comic books?
Yeah.
I think the girlfriend would dump me then.
Why? It looked nice on the wall.
That's
in
a
this
little bit-
picture frame.
I think she would dump me.
It's taking it far.
Yeah. She's like, no, you're out.
I got a picture frame for my Marvel poster.
You know, Danny, you're really starting to look like the 40-year-old virgin in that, except you don't have your own house,
Yeah.
which is
Or
slightly
apartment,
more so.
house / apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I organized the comic books
I mean, you were
this
saying
weekend,
you
so
yeah, that's
Have you ever thought about like painting an action figure a different color?
no, that
He
would
does that
you
in the
don't
movie.
paint action figures. He was painting little statues, pewter
A figurine
figurines.
or whatever.
Those are pewter figurines he was painting in that.
Well, whatever.
Movie.
He paints it. Have you ever thought about doing it?
Yeah, maybe get into Warhammer, paint Warhammer figurines.
There you go.
Oh, I want to get in the war.
No, I can barely see as it is, let alone.
That's true.
That's true. He's gonna have to get like one of those giant magnifying glass things.
Yeah, the glasses that flick down the
Yeah,
magnifying
yeah,
glass.
yeah.
like the guy in Toy Story 2 who's got like the multiple magnifying glasses on his glasses.
Yeah.
Toy Story 2, come on, that's cool.
Yeah, and Toy Story 2.
Those lights are so bright. It
They're not that bad.
reminds me of Splinter Cell.
Why?
It's like three of them. Like,
yeah,
He's talking about our studio lights.
yeah,
a
there's
brand
three
new
lights,
studio lights.
Yeah, oh yeah. Brand
Blinding
new.
me. We should see Danny.
No.
Your eyes already fucked up.
All right, so what are we doing on this week's episode?
I don't
Dan?
know. What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about Arrow real quick.
I saw Zero Dark 30. Did you
Oh,
see
yeah.
that, Sandy?
No, I didn't. I don't
Alright.
see movies.
You don't see movies?
He wanted to see one earlier this morning, but
What did you?
there wasn't anything.
What were you gonna see?
I
It was gonna end up being movie 43, unfortunately,
Oh, seriously?
yeah.
just because Danny said there's nothing else. I wanted to see James
Hansel and
Bond,
Gretel. Yeah, Skyfall's already gone,
but
bro.
he says it's gone. Argo's at Cinema Pub, but
I want to see that.
I don't know if I'll be able to.
You and Tim should go see it. Bring
Yeah.
your lady friends, and you guys should all go see Argo.
Oh,
bring
double
bring
date?
your son Jack.
No, I don't have to bring her because she's at work.
Bring Jack.
You want me to bring Jack? Have him cry in the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, people do that, don't they?
yeah. To Zero Dark 30. Yeah,
It's
brutal
brutal.
movie.
It wasn't that brutal. Actually, Kristen was crying during a couple parts of it,
For what?
like the torture scene at the beginning.
She was crying.
Yeah.
I was crying for our government because we condone.
Wait,
that
she was
type of
crying at the
actions.
beginning?
Yeah, there's a big torture scene at the beginning.
Isn't that before? Why? Is a character like established by then, or?
No, it's just a torture scene.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be a bad guy too.
Yeah, it was pretty
What's
brutal.
a bad guy? It is a
graphic, or?
Yeah,
It's
kinda.
not that graphic.
Could be more, but it's just like you know that
It's just waterboarding, and he's naked, and he gets dragged around in a collar, and then he gets shoved into a box.
yeah.
And he gets metal music blared into
I
his
think
face.
it's just worse
Really?
because you know this
Yeah.
actually happened, more than likely.
Is it?
Yeah.
What if they like metal?
They don't like it blared for 24 hours a day, and that little specks of like white that you can light coming through. But other than that, it's completely dark.
Wow, it sounds intense. Sounds like some nightclubs, you know?
Yeah, they kept them up for what 96 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty interesting how they said like you were up for you gave away the information already and stuff like
Yeah,
that. They-
because he was so sleep deprived. They're like, well, what if we just tell him he gave up the information and we caught the guys who did this terrorist attack that happened? I think it was the 7/7 bombing
Yeah.
in London.
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
So that's what our government did to.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Suspected terrorists. But actually, most of what we did when we tortured people is we'd send them to Poland or we'd send them to Egypt, and then they'd get tortured off-site, and we'd be there watching
Building
and getting
pyramids
information.
and such.
Yeah. But that was when Mubarak was our friend, and then we turned on him as like, oh, no, we like democracy. What are you talking about, Mubarak?
so I don't know. I liked the movie though.
Yeah. What would you like about it? You weren't bored at all? Because I was sort of bored.
It is a little bit slow at the beginning there when she's trying to figure out like what what's going on more or less.
Yeah. Well, after the torture scenes, it's like an hour that's kind of boring.
Yeah, it is kind of boring. And like the guy, I don't know his name, who did the main torture at the beginning. What was his name?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't know, for some reason I liked his character, and he got shipped back to the States, and he really wasn't really involved anymore.
Yeah. Well, he's there at a certain part where they're talking about, do we know about Bin Laden? Yeah, it's like 70% sure he's there, sir.
Did you get to see Osama in the movie?
Kind of.
No, they never really show his face, really.
Not really, but you get like some like pulled back side views of him.
Like a silhouette.
No, not exactly.
Yeah, you see a dead body, but you don't really see the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never really pull close in on it.
Are they ever gonna release the pictures of Osama in real life? You know,
Where I thought they were leaked already.
were they leaked?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. Maybe they were.
Maybe I'm confusing it with Gaddafi. I don't know. There's so many deposed bad people now.
Yeah, I don't know. But that whole hour in between wasn't that good. But when they started ramping it up at the end, it's really good at the end.
Yeah. The actual raid on Bin Laden's compound's awesome.
Even then, like them working it out at the beginning, once they find like the crew or whatever, from that point on.
yeah, that's a little better
because they kind of like at kind
but
of
they're trying to pinpoint Cell.
yeah, and they kind of at the beginning like they try to make you feel for the the SEAL team going in there and stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Like the
Like-
character wise, like they
Oh,
want you
when
to
they
care
get-
about them.
Oh, when the guy's like, "Hey, we already lost a guy going
Yeah.
after Bin Laden
Yeah.
once. Are you sure about this?" And she's like, "Yes, I am. I'm Jessica Chastain, for God's sakes. Believe when."
So is it better than the Hurt Locker?
No,
I never saw Hurt Locker, so I don't know.
no, it's not.
No.
If you listen to the other episode, you could.
Sandy's
Not a fan of these lights in my face.
covering it.
Why are you scared of lights?
I
It's,
just-
it's not that bad to look at them.
Yeah, because you're not looking right at them the whole time.
You know, I don't know.
No, it's
Dan
fine.
Danny always sits right there.
Yeah, that's my seat, bro.
Yeah, but I've been here before. We've
Bro,
never had lights.
Listen, bro,
blinding us
that's
in
my
the
seat,
face.
bro.
You want to sit here?
No, bro.
Move over. I'm
All
sitting
right,
over
we're gonna
there.
move. Hold on.
Oh, hang on. We're switching. We're doing a
Little
little
switcheroo here.
Don't slam the table. The computer will crash.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Should have got an Alienware.
Why? Does yours crash when
No,
you...
it crashed. It was crashing a lot for a while. Then I called them and
Oh, yeah. How's it been running? So, Sandy, what'd you get?
Good.
You had to get a new graphics card or something like that?
yeah, they got me a new video card and they updated all the drivers. I guess the drivers weren't up to date.
Sandy, you gotta stay on top of the
I,
update.
it was brand new. I mean, it should
no, it's
ship
like
it with-
fucking every week there's updates for the
Yeah,
drivers.
I know. Well, I know now, but all I do is checking at the AMD site.
AMD. Checking your drivers. So, I really like the movie. I'm gonna give it a 6.
That's a little high, but okay. When I
Yeah.
give it,
A 5.
yeah, it's about a 5. So it's even with Mama, in my estimation. That's
Yep.
what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying. I think it's worse than Mama. I mean, better.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, that's Zero Dark 30.
but at the end though, that whole raid scene, like it was very
Yeah.
tense. Like
No,
between
that is awesome.
when they like shooting the guys. I don't know what made it different than like just a regular like shooter movie. Maybe.
Well, because it was paced. It was like a horror movie, you know.
Yeah.
Everything happened quick, but it built to it.
Yeah.
The tension was able to get built. It
I
wasn't
couldn't.
it wasn't like a shootout in like Die Hard or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I couldn't believe the amount of people though that they had, down at his compound.
The people who are living there? Or,
No. Like
or the soldiers.
The
all-
soldiers. Like
yeah.
there's like fucking.
There's like 2 squads or something.
No, it looked like they dropped 2, and then another helicopter came in with the third one. There's like fucking
Yeah.
like 30 guys raiding this one house.
Well, it's a compound.
Well, compound,
He was
whatever.
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, but it's a compound, but that didn't really have like other soldiers, patrolling the area. There was a compound just to keep people out with a high wall and shit like that. But there really wasn't a lot of gun firepower inside the
Well,
compound.
they didn't. They had to cover the perimeter.
Did they
Yeah.
have the? Was it the Pakistani people lying about him being in there? Is that how it went?
No, nobody lied about him being in there. They didn't know. Well, ISI.
Well,
didn't
they
really try
they
that
said
much.
they should have had some idea that he was in there or something. The people around there, in real life, I mean, like I
Not
remember hearing
necessarily,
reports
no.
about that.
No, I
No,
don't know.
there's no real like push saying that you would know someone's there. I mean, Bin Laden was old too, so it's not surprising that an old man's just staying in his house.
In the compound.
I went into
soldiers.
this kind of like I never really followed the whole thing very much at all. So a lot of this was kind of new to me. And like some of the scenes, like like the scene in Langley there when the guy was freaking out, like banging the table and shit.
Oh
like,
yeah, when
George
Tenet came in,
that probably maybe might have happened.
Mark Strong.
I think it was hammed up a lot for the.
No, Tenet talks like that a lot.
He does.
Yeah,
but it's stupid.
You ever seen him get interviewed and stuff?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
So was there a good amount of politics in it, or was it
No, not
mostly
really.
just
No,
okay?
there was a little
It's
bit
like
towards
intel. and
once
shit.
they figured out the compound and get the raid to get the raid all set up. There was a lot of politics involved there.
It
But
wasn't a lot.
I don't
it was
know.
just
I mean,
kinda
that was the
like-
most. That was the heaviest politics.
They had a couple meetings like, yeah, so do you think we should do it? All right, the president wants a couple scenarios drawn up. Come back to us later.
Yeah, but like,
All right,
there's
let's go do it.
there's none of that in anywhere else in the movie, really, though.
No,
So I mean,
but half the movie's boring though. So
yeah,
there's a terrible torture scene for 20 minutes. By terrible, I mean it was tough to watch for 20 minutes, and it's boring for an hour, and then the last 40 minutes is
yeah, it's
Really
good,
tense.
really good. Just watch the last of it, Sandy.
Should I see this or Argo?
Argo. I haven't even seen Argo, and I'm gonna say Argo.
Argo's
Okay.
more enjoyable.
Yeah, so I definitely want to see Argo when that comes out. So that's all I have to say.
Cinema Pub.
Cinema Pub.
They
All
should
right.
pay us for mentioning them.
Yeah, all the
We
viewers.
get sponsorship from Cinema Pub.
Yeah, go to Cinema Pub
Cinema Pub, how'd you like to sponsor a podcast?
on Route 1. Not that
On the Outer Mile.
on
It's not on the
on the
other
mile.
It's
You're,
not
you're-
even close.
you're pretty far away from it.
Gets there eventually.
It does.
Next to Kwan's Kitchen.
Quan. So you guys ever eat there?
No.
Either way.
Never. You know they
I-
changed the Yenching into a Jin Garden now?
Gin Garden. Really
Gotta check it
racist
out.
now. Gin Garden.
So, all right. Let's talk about some Arrow.
All right. On Arrow this week. What happened? I
An
forgot.
armored truck got robbed.
Oh yeah. It had to do with Blackhawks, which is from comic books. And one of the guys
Hmm.
turned
Pretty sure
out.
Blackhawks are real.
No, but there's a group, mercenary group called Blackhawks in the comics. There's like Lady Blackhawk, but she wasn't involved in this. It was Ted Graynor.
Oh, is
who-
that the guy that has the mace?
No, that's Hawkman.
Oh.
So Ted Graynor was Diggle's commanding officer.
Yeah, in Afghanistan or
Yeah.
Iraq. I forget which.
It was Afghanistan.
Okay.
I got
And
my notes
and
here.
he was turned mercenary, and it turned out he was in Oliver's book. So Oliver tries to track him down, and then Diggle's trying to clear his name and be like, no.
What's his name? Dingle?
Diggle.
And
John. What's his first
John
name?
Diggle.
Yeah, John.
And so he's trying to clear his buddy's name.
Is
But
that
it
the
turns out
arrow's name?
No,
No,
Arrow's
that's
Oliver.
Oliver Queen, man.
Okay.
Come
Hey,
on, Jesus,
The
Sam.
guy
I
was
haven't seen the
created in
show yet.
1943 or whatever. You don't know who that Green Arrow is?
No.
I'm not gonna lie. Before
Sorry, they're
the-
reviving
before-
an unpopular character.
He's
Before
not
that, too.
unpopular. Kevin Smith wrote him, and he was pretty big. The Mike Grell run is well regarded in circles. And then the Green
In
Arrow
circles.
Green Lantern. The Green Arrow Green Lantern is famous for that one scene where the black guy walks up to Green Lantern. He's like, "You've done a lot for the pink skins and the purple skins, but what have you ever done for the black skins on your own planet?"
Oh my god.
That's from the
So
70s.
racist.
Racism.
No, that's his first like socially conscious comic at the time when they did it. And then they also had the scene where Green Arrow finds out his young ward there. What's his face?
Doesn't Ward mean like gay?
No,
sidekick?
No, it means he looks after him like he's your.
I'm pretty sure Ward
it's
is
a
comic
father.
book for gay
No,
sidekick.
if you're a ward of the state, that means the state looks after you. So
Yeah, like a gay sidekick would.
No, but there was a scene where his sidekick, Red Arrow, was doing heroin, and then he walks in and is like, my sidekick's a junkie?
Was this in the 90s?
No, that was 70s.
Oh.
You couldn't have drugs in it because of the comic code, so they printed it outside the comic code.
Yeah, but you could like
Inside of the
replace
comic
heroin
code.
for like gummy beans or something.
No,
Jelly
you know,
beans, gummy beans.
No, I don't think they'd even let you do that in the
Really?
comics code. That's how strict it was. That's how stifling it was for creativity. Whatever. Stifling. But I like this episode because it put Ollie and Diggle, and they didn't see eye to eye, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It put a lot of conflict in there, which was interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is this show on the WB or something?
It's CW.
WB doesn't exist
Yeah,
anymore.
right. That's
It's
right.
gone.
It merged with UPN and Warner Brothers.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the
Mhm.
CW is.
Wait, what's the problem? You got beef with CW?
Supernatural's a good show.
Vampire Diaries is great.
Yeah.
That guy's got a new show coming up.
He does. What's
yeah,
it?
the guy who created it. I forget. I know. Real helpful.
Yeah, great.
Good story.
Yeah, cool, bro. Cool. No, I thought it was a good story too. I like the like you said, the conflict between the two. I thought he might have been good at the end though, but turns out he wasn't.
Yeah, I already knew he was gonna be a bad guy.
Yeah, that's what happens when you know all the lore.
Yeah, I know.
The lore.
But I also did like how Tommy and his father, his father wanted him
Oh,
to.
that guy's just a douche.
Yeah, he is. But they put some backstory to him. His wife was murdered in the city and gunned down. Everyone's wife is gunned down in comic books, pretty much, or their parents. So that's why he's the Dark Archer who's trying to take down.
What, the Dark Archer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like a Batman, like
Merlin, the Archer.
like we're supposed to be like Batman? My parents got gunned
Well,
down. I'm a Dark Knight. Of
They
some
kind of back in the day, they kind of made Green Arrow like Batman. He even had his own cave, and they actually made a joke about it in the episode about it being his Arrow Cave or something, or Green Arrow Cave. I forget what they called it, but they made a joke about the Bat Cave thing.
funny.
Yeah,
I didn't catch
kind
that
of funny.
joke.
Yeah, it was quick.
Subtle.
It was a
Subtle.
quick joke,
Quick. Have to be up on the lore
slightly. Yeah,
slightly. I'm not. I have issues with the Doc Arrow's age though,
wise too.
because he's too young.
He's not too young.
He's too young to have and then have his.
He's just too good looking.
to have that kid be his son. They're like, I bet you, like,
Well, the actor looks about 30, but he's playing like 20, I think, 25.
yeah.
I believe it.
No, I
The
don't.
father could be late 30s.
He doesn't look. He looks.
He
way
could
young.
be. He could be late 30s. I see 39.
Yeah, I don't know. He just, and for him to be like as physically able as Oliver is.
That's because he trained, man.
Yeah, but
His
still,
wife died and he trained up.
Still, I don't know. I just,
What happens when your wife dies? You train.
I have
Yeah.
I have problems with that.
Oh well.
So
Me too.
yeah, you do.
Yeah, I
Really?
don't like anyone's age in that show. Mix
mean,
them all up.
It got pretty good views. It got 3.1 million.
Yeah, it's doing well.
Yeah,
Mm.
for the CW
For the CW.
or
Yeah.
the
Well, they're not CBS, man. They don't have the
No,
2.5
America's.
men.
Oh my god! I can When I was watching the Patriots in the playoffs, I was just so sick of all the fucking CBS commercials, like
Big Bang
most
Theory.
watched, and they show all like their characters and like eye paint or whatever, like
football
football eye,
paint.
like growling at the screen. It's like, oh my god, get off the TV.
The
Do-
Big Bang Theory.
Do it now. Up there.
It's awful.
Find out what happens when girls go into the comic book store on The Big Bang Theory.
Two broke girls. I fucking hate two broke girls.
Two broke girls. One is super rich and lost all her money.
Serving up the laughs.
One just has big boobs, and that's how you know she's different from the blonde chick.
because one has big boobs.
One has big boobs on Two Broke Girls. Two guys, a girl, in a pizza place. I don't know. I just like the name of that show. I never watched that show on TGIF, but I like the name of it.
You never watched it.
Yeah,
How come they don't bring back TGIF?
because no one watches TV on Friday.
It's true.
No, they're all going out. having
What
a
did
good
you
time.
guys think of Aliens Colonial Marines there? That little snippet we watched.
Looked okay. It looked too close to like Doom 3. Like Doom 3 is so
It
old
looked like-
fashioned.
There's actually 15 years difference between the two. Actually,
It did.
Doom 3
no. And the CW, Arrow
in the show or in real life?
in real life.
Yeah, 15 years. He had a child when he was 15. I believe it.
All right, go back. Sorry,
What was I saying?
Colonial Marines.
Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. It looks like there's a lot of like scripted style events. You know, it's not gonna.
Yeah. I wonder if there'll be a lot of monster closets.
It does look like it has kind of a good horror aspect to it. You know, sometimes it looks like you're in those close corridors and stuff like that.
I don't know. I mean, Dead Space a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, Dead Space.
More Doom than Dead Space. Doom
I
2.
didn't play Doom 3.
I didn't play Dead Space 2, so I don't know. I hear Dead Space.
Deep Space
Deep
Deep
Space.
Space.
No.
I heard Dead Space, right?
3, the new one.
No, 2. 2 got a lot more actiony. and
Struggling,
corridor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They've. You know what? You know what happened with EA is I think they got a new guy in charge of it.
No, Riccatello is still in charge, right?
Really, I don't know, but I heard now like they refuse to release a game that doesn't have multiplayer. Like
A
they
multiplayer
force
component.
every
yeah.
developer to install multiplayer. So
They think it sells more. Well, the problem was EA kind of branched out a bit, and they ended up losing market share to Activision, and all the shareholders are like, "You're not making as much money anymore." Shareholders are the most vile thing in America right now.
Yeah, so I mean that's why like I think the new Dead Space is gonna like
You
3
betrayed the shareholders.
is gonna be like way actiony. It's supposed to be like co-op and stuff. So how can that really give you that good survival horror creeping down hallways when
Well,
someone's
it
like
could
right
be
there with you?
like Resident Evil, where two guys go different ways, like branching like that. Even though that Resident Evil didn't have
What Resident
real
Evil is that?
5 or whatever, 6. I
Oh,
forget.
6? Yeah,
5.
6.
No, 5. The
Or
one
whatever, though.
with
Oh, the-
Redfield with Chris Redfield.
Whatever. That one wasn't very that one
wasn't-
took a big
yeah.
turn towards action.
Yeah, I'm just saying they.
And the new one
separated.
is just fucking action packed, no horror left in it.
In what, Resident Evil?
Yeah, Resident Evil.
Are you here? Did you hear what he?
No, I was
talking
trying to
about?
look up
Okay.
who's running EA games.
Yeah. So that's why like the new SimCity game, it's like online only and you have to like share your city with other people's and work together with other people's cities and shit like that.
I don't think you have to do that.
No, you have to.
You have to.
You're required to
You-
be online.
You don't. Well, no, I'm
Yeah,
not saying
that's
not being
nothing new, though.
online though. I'm saying I don't know if you have to share your city though.
Oh, you don't have to. Like if someone could ask you for electricity and you could be
Yeah.
like, "Fuck off, that's my electricity."
yeah. I don't think you have
No,
to
but
do that.
A lot of PC games are requiring online to combat piracy.
yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, all right, when SimCity gets old, EA is gonna like shut down the servers, and then you have a useless fucking game.
Yeah, but it's like 15 years, 20 years maybe.
Depends how well the game does.
Yeah.
Well, it can't run on my PC, so I ain't buying it.
I mean, SimCity's gonna probably
Run
do
on
pretty
your
good.
PC.
Yeah, not well. No, I don't think it would run very well.
Just crank it down.
Yeah.
Graphics aren't that. Actually, the city size is not that big. That's one of the biggest complaints out there on the interwebs.
About
Yeah,
SimCity.
People just like
Yeah.
to complain, though.
The city size and no
Did you get
subways.
in on
No
the beta?
subways. No, I didn't get in the beta. They just started last weekend or something. So there should be some new vids up though.
There's still plumbing and stuff, right? You can do all that.
No,
I
I think
don't- I don't
you
remember
just
subways.
install buildings. You just install like water style buildings, and all the plumbing is where the roads are.
Oh,
Same with electricity. No power lines.
huh.
Just run it where the roads go.
Just run it where the roads go. Was it just called SimCity?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just called SimCity. And also a lot of people are complaining that like the buildings, when you build buildings and there's cuz you can add on to them, like you can make additions to the buildings. Like if you have a fire station, you say, "Oh, we need more fire trucks. We're going to build a garage here." And it will appear. You just
Yeah.
plop it down. But because of that, there's empty space in between a lot of the buildings.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just like
yeah.
grass there for like no reason. So
Well,
you
you
could be
know, that's so, it looks like a nice neighborhood to live.
yeah, but it depends. If you have like a really urban area and then there's a patch of grass, people like that looks
That happens
stupid.
in the city. Haven't you seen Hey Arnold? They had the vacant lot.
The vacant lot.
The vacant.
No one's playing baseball in these.
Hey, speaking of that, I was watching some classic shows this weekend.
On the Netflix?
No, I was watching them on YouTube actually, and
Boy Meets World?
no,
Just let him say what he's gonna
Jesus
watch.
fucking
Jesus Christ! What the-
I was watching Salute Your Shorts there, Camp Anawana. Did you guys remember that?
Camp Anawana, we hold you in our
yeah,
hearts.
that shit does not
Camp
hold up.
Anawana.
No,
Did you watch? Have you?
I haven't watched.
Yeah,
have you
it.
gone back and
I've
tried to
seen it.
watch it?
Hey, dude, I can't watch, but
I went-
I can watch Camp Anawana.
I went back-
Salute Your Shorts. I can watch.
I
that.
think I
Did you
tried.
watch that?
Yeah.
I tried to do the same thing for like Are You Afraid of the Dark, and I was like, this was fucking scary at one point in my life. Like, what the fuck?
I'm with you. Not being scary anymore.
Yeah, but
I
what
can
do you
still
thought-
watch it?
No, I can't even watch it. It's awful. Like
Nah,
story.
I don't
and
think I
everything.
could watch those again. Those are
There's-
so,
Terrible acting.
There's
and,
a
like,
couple good Are You
so
Afraid of
bad.
the Dark?
children
right?
that can't act and
I'll have to go back and check out because I used to like that. Are You
Yeah.
Afraid of the Dark? But Camp Anawana, I used to remember that. Oh, this show's great. It's
Salute
so.
Your Shorts.
Oh, sorry.
The fat
Salute-
kid too.
Yeah. It's so bad. The show now. I'm like, oh my god, this is awful.
It's really cheap.
Yeah,
So
really
cheap.
cheap. But would you like? So would you like show Jack like the cartoons from like? Would you like get Hey Arnold on DVD and like show him?
No, I don't think
I'd
so.
show 'em Hey
Let him
Arnold,
be.
yeah.
Wouldn't you? Yeah, but wouldn't you rather have him watch like Hey Arnold than watching like whatever they're fucking showing now?
Oh, you mean Avatar, The Last Airbender, or Legend
no,
of
no,
Korra?
you can show him that.
The good stuff.
Yeah, the good
Yeah,
stuff.
I
No,
mean,
I'm not.
Young
I'm not
Justice-
talking. I'm not
Young
talking.
Justice.
I'm
We
not
don't
talking-
watch
I'm not-
Japanese drawn cartoons in my
It's
house.
American.
They're all Japanese drawn. Even the American ones are now Japanese companies. Klasky and Galuppo don't make anything anymore.
Klasky and Glupo cartoons only.
Those ones are so ugly, though. They're just misshapen people with like.
Hand drawn cartoons only.
Hand drawn.
Yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't do that. It's just like
Why wouldn't you do it?
I'd show him. Hey Arnold's a good show.
Yeah.
how did
SpongeBob is good.
not that I wouldn't want him to watch those shows, but I'm just saying
I'd show him to
how I don't even know how bad TV like what do kids watch now?
It's so stupid though. Like fucking
iCarly.
Dora the Explorer.
Dora the
iCarly.
Explorer's
Well,
educational.
No, we're not talking those ones.
I'm talking those ones.
Those ones are crap. That's just bad. That's like Hanna-Barbera animation on Dora the Explorer. It's terrible.
Yeah, but that's what's on like Nickelodeon
Hanna-Barbera's made Scooby-Doo. That was one of the most popular cartoons
Yeah,
of all
I know,
time.
but the animation is absolute crap. You compare that to what Warner Brothers was doing with Looney Tunes, it's not even close. Or even Disney was doing way better with their Mickey Mouse cartoons. Are way better than Hanna-Barbera stuff.
Flintstones.
They just they reuse so many frames. It's insane.
yeah, when they run down the hallway. That's
Yeah.
part of the magic of cartoon.
Yeah, but there's better cartoons out there.
I mean, you got Dora the Explorer, Power Rangers, Mega Force.
So
How can you even compare? Like those are two different audiences. Dora the Explorer.
All
and
right,
Power
yeah,
Rangers.
yeah, but it's still all on the same network. If the kid sits there for long,
like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
he's gonna eventually see
Yeah.
these shows.
yeah, I'm fine with him watching both of those shows.
You are?
Clone Wars
Yeah.
is good.
What's wrong with
I'm not,
those?
but that's on the fucking Cartoon Network.
Yeah?
that's a little bit more adult.
It's not that more adult.
A little
Still
bit.
kids.
A
for
little bit.
kids.
Did you
You-
watch the episode
It's
where
not
the younglings?
Just because you
got the
guys watch
lightsaber
children's
cores?
shows, doesn't
I
mean
don't
it's
watch
adult.
this kid.
I watch cartoons that are
I
good.
would watch that. I'm not gonna lie though.
Clone Wars is good.
So no, I'm talking about like the Dora Explorer category.
No Diego either. I hate
Dora
that guy.
the Explorer is good for like
No, it's not.
a just learning child where
No,
it's
you
like
should-
Blue's Clues. It's like the
Yeah,
same
That's
shit.
not good for education.
Like the map is right there, and they're like, "Where's the map?"
If there's a place
clearly
you gotta
in front of your
go, I
face.
can get you there. I know on the
All
map.
right.
on
So
the
so
map,
you
on
you
the
want him
map,
to watch it
on
for the
map.
educational purposes.
No,
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
to your child. That's far more
right,
educational.
all right, so-
Obviously, you asked me what shows would he watch. You didn't ask me if I would talk to him.
All right, calm down.
no, but I'm saying don't let him watch that crap.
All right, he's not gonna watch any TV, Danny. Your question's mute, Kimball. Let's move on with the podcast.
Yeah,
He's never
no,
watching
the age
TV.
range,
getting
the age
heated.
range of Dora the Explorer. should
You are
not be
just a
watching TV.
retard.
They should
You
not-
just completely voided the whole fucking question with your logic.
I am. Yes. When you say kids, I thought we were talking 7 years old. You know, when
My
you should
son
be
is not
watching
7
TV.
years old.
All right,
I know.
all right, no, all right, all
Later
right. So
on.
let's say he's older and now he's just watching TV for entertainment
How old?
purposes.
How old? I need an age now.
What
now
is-
this is getting specific.
All right, what? How old would you let him watch? Fucking
TV.
the Clone
How old
Wars.
can he watch
The
TV?
Clone Wars?
Yeah.
He can watch the Clone Wars. Probably. I feel that's like a 6, 7
All
year
right,
old.
on that age, and that's the same age I would say the Hey Arnold is because that's somewhat
Yes.
has mature themes to it.
What mature themes are in Hey Arnold?
There's a lot of there's some subtle
Yeah, this stuff.
adult
Right.
stuff.
The
in there.
opera episode.
Right.
How goes
So-
a Viking? Sure is exciting.
I mean, there's a lot less stupid shows, but then you start getting into like that stupid like Victorious
Gabba Gabba?
show, yeah, stuff
No,
like that.
nothing.
That's earlier.
Nothing like the iCarlys or stuff will ever be on.
Yeah, or whatever. What the hell's Disney showing these days?
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah,
On deck. No, that show's over.
on deck. Yeah, but they still fucking Disney run reruns for years.
Yeah.
So would you rather have them watch like a cartoon from like your era?
Yeah, I guess as opposed to those. I mean, anything opposed to those probably.
What
No.
about Legend of Korra? Awesome show. Just saying.
I guess
Awesome
I would
show.
allow it
if he was into
if
it.
he was into it. I would really discourage it, but if I would try to. If he was watching, I'd be
never
like,
even
Jack,
watched
you want to
the
go
show."
outside and play, throw the
Catch.
football or
Wanna play
something?
catch? Wanna
What
have
can
a
I do to
catch?
get you away from watching this right now? How about $1?
Look, I'm doing a dance. I don't know.
Go bother your mom.
See, that might be bad. That might backfire though, because
What?
then he'll watch it just to get stuff. Get
Oh, that's
attention
true. You
out
think
of me, you know?
Dad, I'm
crafty.
watching Cora over here.
That's crafty.
Son, you want money? Thanks, Dad. Let's go down to the corner store and get some candy.
The corner store. Get
There's
some
no
rock
corners.
candy. It's
Some rock candy.
Would you
for a
let
nickel?
Would you let him watch like all that?
All that I get, like the new. Didn't they remake it?
There's no all that anymore.
No.
Snick's over. Snick's dead.
Snick went to shit like they came out with like Cousin Skeeter and then
Cousin
like,
Skeeter's funny, man.
nah, fell off around that era. Amanda Show, was that ever on Snick?
I think it was.
No, that's over now.
That was on the Tailspin.
Yeah, I hated that.
The end of-
Amanda
I never
Bynes-
liked her when she was on all that.
Drake and Josh got the spinoff though from the Amanda Show.
What? Good Burger?
and that was good.
No, Drake and Josh.
Who's Drake and Josh?
Josh Peck and
It's
Drake
the
Bell.
ginger kid and the fat kid.
Yeah.
What did they do? What was their spin-off show?
the show Drake
It
and
just
Josh.
was like some
It's
awful
called
show.
Drake and
Oh,
Josh.
I
That's
never
the name of the
I
show.
never watched it. All right, calm yourself
You
down.
can go, dude. You can go all that, and then Amanda Show spin off, and then Drake and Josh spins off of the Amanda Show,
I didn't like.
and then iCarly spins off of Drake and Josh.
Seriously?
Yeah,
and then
'cause
Amanda
Amanda
Bynes
Cosgrove's-
spins off the road and runs someone over.
That could happen. That could happen.
She does that.
She did it. She got
She's-
arrested for DUI.
She's famous for being an idiot or something now. I don't know when that
Yeah.
happened.
No, but isn't that crazy though? All that spin
No,
off there.
it's not. Family Guy. Spin off of Cleveland Show. Spin off American Dad. Spin off.
American Dad's no spin off, sir. There's no crossover, sir. Well, I think they did do a crossover once.
They did actually.
Yeah, the dad showed up, right? Or the alien. They did.
Something like
They
that.
did a crossover.
Yeah.
It's not a spin off. It's a crossover.
Whatever.
Is there really a difference?
Yes, there is.
All right. All it came down to is no TV.
Clarissa explains it all.
TV.
Clarissa explains it all.
I think.
Yeah, would you let him watch that?
No,
I
that
would-
shows. I don't
I
think he'd
would
want to watch. I'd give him the opportunity, and he would turn it off.
Hey,
bro.
YouTube.
Why is this redheaded ginger just popping into her house?
I could see me turning that on with him as a baby, and his first time figuring out using the remote control. Just shut that off.
It's amazing how quick they start to figure out like phones and shit.
Oh my god, this kid is, and he has his toys and stuff, and it
He's like,
doesn't matter if
yeah.
I have the phone. He wants the phone.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Has he figured out how to unlock it yet or not yet?
No, he can't do that yet.
No, it's quick. Like, how old is he?
7
He's
months.
7 months.
About like a year and a half. They figure out the slide to unlock.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, mine doesn't slide, so
Well, I can't even figure that out.
Your whole phone slides, doesn't it?
Well, it doesn't slide to unlock. You have
A
to hold
monkey could
the
figure
pound
that
button.
out.
Oh, yeah. Real. Yeah, but she's got a smartphone, doesn't
Oh,
she?
she does, yeah.
Yeah, so he'll figure it out.
You know they have baby toys that
That's exactly.
you plug the phone into like a case with like shit, like baby shit on it. It'll have,
Oh,
like,
really? Would you download like an app or something?
buttons and jinglers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's like an app that goes with them and then can play fucking games. All I know is my
Angry
baby just
Birds.
tries to eat everything.
He eats everything.
Yeah, if he does get my phone, he tries to eat it
That's good. No,
immediately.
Just eat it.
don't eat that.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
all right.
Don't eat that, Jack. It's not good.
So
for
I
you.
read The Walking Dead today.
Yay.
the whole series.
No, I think it was episode 8. When was
Episode 8,
it? Was it? I mean,
Volume 8.
yeah, volume 8. When
With
the
trade paperbacks.
when the governor goes in to try to take over the prison.
Oh, that was only an 8? I thought that was earlier than that.
Maybe it might have been 7.
What? That was only in 8. I thought it
Yeah.
was earlier than
Well,
It
that.
was
they're
either
like
7 or
volume-
8. I don't
They're
remember.
at volume 15 now or whatever. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it's 16.
I don't care.
So are you ahead of the show? Did you get that?
We're all right. We're back.
Did you get that recorded?
No,
Mickey Mouse loves titties.
thanks, Danny.
Uh-huh. I'd like to see Disney sue us. Uh-huh. Minnie's got very flat chest, so when Daisy comes over, Mickey gets
Is this why you want to go back to Disney World?
No.
I
How
think,
dare you? This was
I think that's
don't bring
why.
actual Disney into this.
I
That was
am.
a
I'm
bad-
bringing it in there.
it's a
This
bad
this
joke.
is why he's going to Disney World by
You're
himself.
gonna grope the Daisy Duck costume person?
That sounds like a yes.
No.
I don't know, Danny. I would.
Maybe go
Some of
over-
those Disney princesses at
go see
Disneyland.
Bellman, you
Why are
know,
they pretty
so-
scantily clad?
No, they're not scantily clad. You might get some boobage. on
What's
the
her
little
face
cleave.
might be, you know? Esmeralda or
Who's that? Which one?
Esmeralda.
You have to say movies. I don't know their
Hunchback of
names.
Notre Dame.
Oh.
The one with that guy from Jason Alexander. That's the gargoyle.
Jason Alexander's a hunchback.
No, he's the gargoyle.
Oh,
God.
God.
Or who's the one in
Costanza.
Aladdin?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say who is he in?
I had the wicked urge to go back and play Aladdin on Genesis.
Oh,
That's a good game.
Yeah, it
you know,
is.
does that hold up though? Does
Yeah,
that hold up?
holds up.
I bet you
That's a
that.
good game.
I bet you it does pretty good.
I really want to play Super Mario Land.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Dan Kimmel bought a SNES and NES.
No,
Speaking
I
of
had
old
I had the
games.
SNES.
Oh, you had the SNES?
Yeah, I had no power cable for it.
Ah.
Now I got the power cable.
You got 2 controllers.
I did.
Do you have Contra?
No, it came with like I got Super Mario Land 3. I think Super Mario 3. 3 he didn't have any.
In that world. Super Mario
I don't know what it
World.
is. Super Mario and it has a 3 on it. I don't know what it is. If it's Land, World, Dream, what? All right.
No, Land's the Game Boy games.
All right. So I have that, and then I have one other Super Mario, and then it came with some. It was like a dual game on the one cartridge.
A dual game?
I didn't think they had that back then.
Yeah. What? I had a Duck Hunt dueled with Mario for regular.
Yeah. So it's
NES.
Mario and something else.
I had Joust and Defender on the same Game Boy cartridge.
Wow, Danny.
Yeah.
You're cool. I can't believe you don't get laid.
Dude, Joust is hard. All right, I'm a pretty good Joust player.
What is
So-
what is exactly
Joust?
is joust? Is it like actually?
you ride a horse?
Yeah,
or
that-
No, you ride on an ostrich and then you jump around and jump on guys and you kill them.
Oh, all right.
But
Joust.
you don't actually joust. You just
Well, you're running at them and then you just try to get higher than them and land on top of them.
The name seems conflicted.
I thought you're supposed to have a big sword. of
You
some
do,
kind.
but you're on top of an ostrich and you have the lance.
Lance.
I was gonna.
character.
I was gonna get
You guys never played Joust?
I can't think of the name now. Forget it. What's that wicked hard game for the Super Nintendo?
I don't know.
Contra's kind of hard if you don't
Nah.
have the code.
I can't think of it. Doesn't matter.
Down,
I called if I flipped open up the part we put in the game, and there's a 1-800 number there for the call Nintendo. I was like, I wonder if they still own this number.
Nintendo.
Call the number.
I did. They still have it.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
It was like 1-800 like
Oh, this is your Nintendo game counselor.
Oh, is
May I
it just
help you?
1-800 Nintendo or
no.
something? I'm sure they've
It was like-
updated it.
I don't know what it spelled out. It was like 3700, so it had
Was
2
it-
zeros in it, so it can't be.
Was it a Japanese man on the
No,
end?
no.
Nintendo
I got
consumer.
some what do you call it? Like when press 1 for this, press 2 for this.
Was it Reggie Fils-Aimé?
Tech support?
Yeah, it was like tech support. I kind of hung up once it said, "Hey, we're from Nintendo," so I just hung up because I didn't
We're gonna charge you a lot for this call.
have any questions for him at the
Well,
time.
you could have made some questions.
So-
Ask them if
Hey,
they
I
know.
can't get my Contra. Do you know the code for Contra?
Yeah.
What do you need
Yeah,
a code
something.
for? What's the code for?
Unlimited.
Infinite lives.
I thought it was infinite bullets.
No
Is it
lives, more lives.
Yeah.
Some of the game pricing at the store is kind of weird because like I was gonna buy F-Zero for the NES and I was like, oh my god, it's $30 for this. He goes, yeah, we go by eBay prices. Let me check that out. So like legit, I can
That
see,
sounds like a scam.
I can see his computer screen right there. So he goes on eBay, types in F-Zero. He's like, oh, the price really dropped down now.
What was it, like $5?
I don't know. Like I could see the prices of the shit that's on there. Some of it was like $5, and some he's like $10. I was like, well, I'll just go on eBay and get it for $5 myself.
Yeah.
You know, I can see it right there.
That sounds like such a scam.
Yeah, it was the place was pretty sketchy
Where was this?
in
Oh,
Woonsocket.
no wonder why.
Yeah.
That explains
Those
it.
Rhode
I was
Islanders.
gonna go with you like years ago. I asked you if you wanted to go
Why'd you
Yeah.
invite me? You're going on to check out old games. Why am I not invited?
because I didn't like you at the time, and
Yeah.
At the time.
At
you
the
still-
time.
I still don't like him. No,
Was that after the Seattle trip?
He probably was. I was gonna fucking kill him. Well, no, we were gonna go and be like, it was like 19 miles. Like, I don't want to go to 19 miles.
Yeah.
But like everything was like ridiculously overpriced because like Kristen was there and she wanted to get like The Sims 3 for Xbox. 'Cause she-
Ew.
Oh, don't get it on console.
Oh.
no, but she likes it though.
Get it,
What
I'll,
is she on drugs?
I'll set you up on the PC.
And
I'll get you a PC copy of the original, man. God.
No, it was 3. It wasn't
know what?
the original though.
Every woman, I think every girl
Yeah,
loves The
It's
Sims.
because they can
But
make
not
them.
on console. Nobody likes it.
Nobody, well, yeah, nobody likes
No,
the
because
console.
she played it. She actually has played. I don't know if it was 3, but she played one of them on PC at college. But
She went to college?
yeah,
Girls go to college to get more knowledge. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Well, I think it's pretty impressive that boys go to Jupiter and college
Yeah, I
is
know.
still on
That's not-
Earth.
That's not dumb.
That's not dumb.
We just flew in space.
But they wanted like $40 for the game. I'm like, that's a ripoff.
we should just go to Japan.
What do you think if this planet was like run by women? You know, would we have made it to the moon by now?
No.
And
It'd be right where we are now when we'd have massive credit card debt.
Because we just-
The banks would be closed already.
There'd be no banks. And there'd be lots of dead cows for all their shoes.
Oh my
It
god.
was very sexist. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You should apologize.
What else do we got going on here?
What else?
I have lots of sandwiches.
Well, just
You want to talk sandwich talk right here on the podcast?
No, I'm just saying, if
Nice,
women ruled the
ham
world,
on-
sandwich.
So Danny, I heard yesterday you're afraid to play Magic with all the nerds.
No, I was going.
How bad was it?
I was going to a comic store and
They tried to get you in on it?
No. There's just I walked in and first of all the store got renovated before I got there, so I'm like,
What
happened?
wait, I wanna
How'd
go-
the wall get knocked down.
I wanna talk-
Why is it so
I wanna
big?
His
talk-
eyes are squint.
I want to talk about this. So this is more like, I guess you could call it my comic book store, because this is where I buy my comics. Like what?
all two of them.
All two of them.
Endorse him. What's the
New
name?
England Comics of Norwood.
So what? There was a wall in there.
Yeah,
Where?
cut off half the size of the building in the back.
Like,
there.
did it go like from the front of the store to the back, or the other way?
the back half. The back half.
So that
got
back
added.
wall, that back wall was never
It
there.
was up more.
Oh, and so they had this like a door to get into the room in the back.
Yeah,
So that store must have been fucking tiny then.
yeah, it was pretty small. It wasn't hugely tiny, but it was smaller.
So what? So you went in there and played Magic?
No, there's just a bunch of people playing Magic, and those guys like, all right, we're gonna play with this card here. If anybody has this card and you're using the land pieces, the store's gonna provide them. But if you have your own land pieces, that's fine. But just be sure to get the land pieces back to the store so we can all continue to play Magic. All
They're
right,
just
let's
so
start
trusting.
playing.
They are pretty trusting.
Well, it's a community.
yeah.
Is there
Which I'm
any-
surprised, because in South Norwood there's a whole store devoted just to Magic.
There's a store in Plainville that's devoted to.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's two in the same
other things.
town.
Oh, really?
Danny, two in the same town.
Why? The comic store's not really that much Magic.
That store? Yeah, but they've a lot of tournaments and shit. Going
Yeah,
on.
that's just to promote.
They do it
coming to the
3 days
store.
a week. They have it.
Yeah, well, okay.
They might not have
There's
it.
like 30 people in there too. Though.
Yeah, but I'm just surprised. There's like literally like a half a mile down the road in the other direction. There's a comics, just a specific Magic store. Those
Just
guys,
selling Magic.
yeah, don't fucking talk to those guys, man.
Why are they like really
Oh
like?
my
What are you
God.
doing here?
No, I walked in there one time. I like going into these places with all the guys from work. we legit we roll up in one of the mini buses. We all get out. We all go in there. And
I probably think you're like mentally handicapped kids or something.
no, we all got like
You
a.
touch anything, you pay it for.
They're sticky. Keep them away from everything.
He's licking his fingers. He's gonna use it to turn the page. No, but he I actually said that to like, because the new kid Rob, we're going to a comic book store. I'm like, you better wash your hands, because they're not gonna let you touch anything.
Did he believe you? He was like,
No,
"Oh,
well,
okay."
his hands were like black from fucking grease or whatever.
Oh yeah, don't
Oh,
touch
yeah.
the comics with grease. Are you kidding me?
Have you guys ever bought a comic book and found someone else's smudge in it?
No,
No.
no.
You mean like someone's coming in or something? What do you say?
I don't
What are
know.
you saying?
Hey, I don't know what these comic people do.
I
you
mean,
know?
they had that huge back room there. I don't know what
Yeah,
they
what's
did
going
back
on
there.
in
You
that
should have
back
seen
room,
the
man.
comic Kimball bought. His
Oh,
friend
Black
bought
Kiss?
Black Kiss, man. It's all just women
Yeah.
naked doing stuff.
Oh yeah, a lot of S&M shit going on in there.
See now,
It's
if
like a
they
heavy metal.
if they sold
book.
dirty magazines in there too,
I like how
would
they
people
like,
buy the dirty magazines instead of the comics with naked women?
No,
actually I think they
people
have
buy
dirty.
comics.
They had dirty magazines in the Norwood store.
Are you calling heavy metal dirty? Because
No,
it's not that.
I'm not
dirty.
calling that. No, I had they had like
It is, but
they had like some like
Hustler.
Yeah, they had something like that. I don't know if it's that specific one, but they had something.
Penthouse.
Maybe I don't know. All right.
I don't think they're porno mags.
Yeah, no, they had porno mags.
No, well, okay.
You know, I mean,
I'm gonna make. Is there a porn comic like not like Japanese like weird cartoon porn, but like a comic about a porn star? You know,
I'm sure there is one somewhere. Not from a major.
there's no
publisher,
original
though.
ideas left in comic book writing.
Do a Kickstarter on it, Sandy.
Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a comic about a podcast that sucks. That's
Which one are you talking about? Actually, I have some problems with Kickstarter.
One.
oh, he's coming to my side.
Yeah.
Here we
Actually, there's
go.
a new Kickstarter though out for it's this guy who works on Metalocalypse and Venture Brothers. He wants to get a Kickstarter for a documentary on Superman Lives, which was supposed to be the Tim Burton Superman movie with Nick Cage as Superman, and he wants to get the documentary about it.
You don't like Nick Cage's Superman?
How does that?
It-
That'd be funny, I guess.
They almost did it, and then it got canceled right before it happened. And like Kevin Smith wrote one draft of the script for it and stuff.
I bet you that'd be pretty funny.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Is it a comedy?
No, it's a documentary about it. But
About
it was it's supposed to be a real movie, like a real Superman movie.
Oh, they want to do a documentary about the making of that movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but-
and what happened to it.
You've backed a lot of things on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
you
But
have
you
backed
did
a lot.
you
Just money thrown down.
you
the
do
drain.
like a lot. What do you do mostly? Like what do you back?
I've backed a few comic ones, and all the games ones haven't been made yet. So who knows if they'll?
Yeah,
come
see,
to
that's my
fruition.
problem with
wasted
it.
money.
Like see, I backed a fucking iPhone case and like he was doing good. Like I was getting an email every day, and now I haven't received an email in 2 months. I'm like, this shit is not gonna happen.
Yeah, you're not getting your money
How
back.
How many people backed that project?
How many people did it?
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll look it up real quick.
Ugh.
I don't know. It was a
That's
lot.
the thing. So many of these things are just scams. You know, it's gonna fail, and you're not.
You
gonna get
you
your
got to
money
see what
back.
happens, man. You got to give it time.
I bet that guy, even though his case is not going to get made, is going to walk away with some money from that project. In
I'm
his
sure he
pocket.
will. So will Kickstarter. Kickstarter gets a cut of it too.
Well,
I'm just
Kickstarter
saying-
got their money already. I know
Yeah.
that. Oh, this is not.
The guy probably got his money too.
I'm sure he did.
I'm going to start a Kickstarter.
I'm gonna start a Kickstarter.
Sure you can. I don't know who's
Kickstart
gonna.
Yeah.
Danny and the Nuts.
He had 2,000 backers.
Yeah. See,
That's quite a
That's
bit.
not a lot.
It's
what's the last update about?
the last update?
350 million people in the United States. 2,000 is not that many.
It was in December 7th.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
The day which will live in infamy. The last update of your.
Is this saying how they're having problems with Apple letting them use their connector?
That's a good update.
Yeah.
That's a good update.
Like you're not, you know.
Well,
You leave you on a negative.
dude, I got
note.
my first copy of a comic that an ex-IGN guy is making. So
Yeah, but
got
I
that.
feel like some things are better than others. Like this here, like especially when it comes to the products themselves. Comic books is really, that's easy. You just gotta find someone to write it and publish it, and you really there's nothing to get involved.
No, there's no publishing. It's just printing costs.
Yeah. So he has to get licenses to use between software, hardware, and shit like that, and that's just a nightmare.
Well, why did you kickstart this? then?
because I wanted the case. That's why I did it.
Yeah, but you
What's the
should have
case
known
do
there
that's
was
so
trouble.
special?
It
Shoot
gives
lasers.
me it gives me another battery. It adds SD card port. It adds
In the case.
yeah.
You should have known this was gonna be trouble.
Sounds
Well, how do
like-
I don't know what goes in
What do you need an SD card for on your phone?
because you can't change, like there's no expandable memory in my phone.
Yeah, but why can't you just upload it to you have the laptop and then empty it out?
Yeah, but like if I want to carry all my music with it and stuff like that,
No.
or pictures or apps like that, there's reasons.
I guess.
Especially with like a smaller phone. So I don't know. That's my feeling behind it. So
Yeah, well,
all right.
You win some
Kimball got
and you
screwed.
lose some. Hey,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still having hope my Ouya is gonna show up.
What's the?
can we run? Why can't we start some kind of scam? I mean, Kickstarter.
That's what the kid at work was saying. He's like, he goes, why don't we just start a Kickstarter, make it like something that everyone will want. We'll get like
Yeah,
a ton of money,
exactly.
and just like, nope, not doing.
Sorry, we tried.
Oh, forces beyond us could stop us. Like,
Yeah.
There's no Kickstarter. You know
what would be good?
police.
Kickstarter for the Death Star thing. Remember they were trying to make that?
oh yeah.
We could say, oh, we'll do it. No problem. Kickstart it.
I'm gonna
People
kickstart
will get in on that.
the future. That's what I'm gonna do.
The future.
Kickstarter.
Do you want a future full of hope? Then kickstart hope. And it's gonna be
Kickstart hope.
about hope, and we're gonna raise.
Should have done that when
money.
Obama was getting reelected.
Yeah, I should have.
I really missed that one.
Drop the ball there, Danny.
Hope.
All my ideas are too late.
Too late. $1 short and $1 late, and how it goes.
Dollar short and a dollar
I
late.
don't know how
It's
it
$2.
That's a lot of money now. All right, Danny, you want to talk about anything else?
Yeah, I just want to talk about my comic pick of the week.
Here we
I'm
go.
bringing it back.
Here we go.
What are we closing out? What time? How much?
Yeah, we can close out on this.
We're closing out on this. All right, so Marvel is in the middle of their big Marvel Now initiative. They got new writers on all these books, and they're all getting number ones and whatever. So this week, I read Young Avengers #1 by Kieran Gillen and art by Jamie McKelvey. Now, these guys wrote a comic book together a while ago about Phonogram, which is about like music and how music can do stuff or whatever. I've never read it before, but it's well thought of. Anyways, the art on this book's amazing, but the best part about this movie is this
Movie?
this comic is that it uses superheroes as a metaphor, which they usually are, but it uses it a metaphor for, coming into your own in the world. But it uses the lens of superheroics to
So,
explain that.
did this change your life, Danny?
No, it didn't change my life. I just
Do you feel like you're coming into the world for the
No, it
first
just-
time after reading this?
Yes, I am, because it really.
What are you going to do differently? Are you
I-
going to quit your job Monday?
Yeah,
No, I am
You
going
seem
to
kind of the
relate to
same.
people better now because of this. No,
you
I'm not.
relate.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, but I'm just saying this comic really captured what it is to be, early 20s.
I saw him trying to scan his card at the counter. It didn't look like you were relating with that
the
machine
Christmas
too
tree
well.
show.
Yeah, the
No.
Christmas tree show.
What happened?
No, I don't know. I was scanning. It was
He's like looking at his card like he's never seen his own card before.
Is this even mine? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to try.
The lady at the counter like turned away and started doing something else because he was taking so long.
I don't remember it being that bad.
I looked in. I was watching.
Oh, God.
I was watching from afar. It was pretty funny.
No, I scanned it, and I wasn't sure if it went through yet. And then
Is that what
she
that
was over
was?
there, and she was over there looking for it to come through, and then it came through.
Okay.
So I was looking at this. Oh, did it work? I don't know if it worked.
Like looking at the card's gonna tell you if it
Yeah. A lot of times my card doesn't go through sometimes, all right?
No, you need a new card.
Yeah.
Get a new
magnetic
card.
strips. But anyways, Young Avengers #1, really great comic.
How come
Just
you? I'm a little worried about you. You always go for like young kid, like comic.
No, these are like early 20s comics. I like teen groups of superheroes.
Okay.
They're good.
Okay.
No, because
Okay, then.
no, because it's about legacy. It's young heroes.
You like those
trying,
young wards, huh?
No, it's about heroes trying to live up to what happened in the past. Live up to the Captain Americas or whatever.
Uh-huh.
That's good. And Kid Loki's in it. So and Loki's
Kid
awesome.
Loki.
And whether he's a kid, an old man, or a woman, Loki's cool.
A
Loki.
woman.
Yeah, Loki was a woman once upon a time.
Woman.
Weird.
Weird.
Yeah,
All
it was
right.
a weird comic.
On that note, you can check out more on youtube.com/Attic Podcast.
Attic
At
Podcast.
Attic Podcast.
Attic.
You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Attic Podcast.
Does anyone go on? Does anyone update the Facebook page?
No.
I did a while ago.
Do you guys post when we do new episodes?
No.
Yeah, on the Facebooks, yeah.
Why?
Well,
last week I
on
tweeted.
on our personal Facebooks. Well, Danny does it, and
I tweet,
I like it.
and then I tweet. You should share it. Don't just like it. You should just share it from Attic Podcast.
Share it.
Share
All right,
it.
I'm gonna share it.
All right.
Share it.
All right.
That's
We'll
like
see you next week
picture
All right.
of
on the
share.
Attic Podcast.
Bye.